Hey guys, it's Zabrina and thanks for chiming into this video. And today I'm just going to be talking about how I plan for a new semester. So every year at the start of a new semester or school year, whatever it may be, I usually go through my planner and put down all of my test dates, projects, any papers, and it's not always quizzes. Sometimes if I know ahead of time, I'll put all of those things down just so that I'm able to plan ahead for them, like when it comes to going home or even like any vacation, like whatever I got to do in the middle of the school year, I'll write them all down. So it makes it easier for me to make sure that my study plan is on par with where it needs to be. So this year I'm using my Erin Condren academic planner instead of the usual blue sky or made ones I'll get from in store. I usually start when planning out all of these assessments and projects. I'll usually color code them, or I'll just use a highlighter to point out the fact that they're happening. But this time I decided instead I'm going to use some stickers I got from Erin Condren, from the Neutral Layers sticker pack, and then also from the Coffee Monsters Co. I felt like those would be more fun and kind of stick out a little more differently than highlighters, since I tend to use those now to block out times. So it's not only for like important assessments, but also things I need to do and where I need to be online since classes are virtual for this semester. So I'll start out with using those labels to put let's say like pharmacology tests, and then I'll put it in the monthly view. I always start by putting things in the monthly view, and then in the weekly, I'm thinking I might just write it out and then use a highlighter or maybe even use a separate sticker. I'm gonna see how that ends up turning out. What I decide to do once I actually get started, but I always go through and do that first. But I always start with my syllabi, so I'll usually print the syllabus for each class out, and then I'll go through and transfer all of the projects and assessments to my agenda in the monthly and weekly views. But this year, since I don't have a printer, I would rather not go to campus to print, and honestly I guess I'm pretty paperless other than the fact that I have planners and then some notebooks for writing my study guides out. I usually just like to pull it up in Notability. I find that that's so much easier for me because I'm able to reference it anytime that I need it, and I don't have a bunch of papers laying around or thinking, oh, I have to wait till I get home, even though I'm home all the time because school, work, personal life is at home, #COVID. But anyways, unlike an undergrad, I don't reference my syllabus as much, especially since we have a Google Calendar for my program. So any exams, not always quizzes, but always exams will be listed in that calendar. So I don't find that I need to look at syllabus as often because it will be there, and I transfer everything over to my agenda. So the syllabus is more just if I need to miss a class or if I need to make up an assignment, I kind of know the deal about what the policy is on how to handle that. So I just want to note that now that I'm using the Erin Condren academic planner, after the monthly page, there's actually a page where you can put goals, notes, etc., and another page for projects and exams. So I'm also listing them out there just so that if I want to know what my test days are for the month, I can kind of quickly see a list, or for one specific class, because as I get closer to the month is going to start filling up with meetings, and I'm not adding the meetings in today for club orgs or different class meetings just because those are still kind of tentative. They can move around. They're not as solid as actual exam days, but I have a list in there also, so that helps me plan ahead. So that is my usual semester plan, and now that you've heard how all that's going to work, I'm going to actually go ahead and show you for the rest of this semester. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got my planner out, and I just want to show you guys the main reason why I don't color code is I'm literally taking or I'm enrolled in 9 classes. There's just too much going on. I feel like color coding does not add value to my planning or to my schedule, so I just don't bother doing it, at least for right now. And I've already done the month of August since school just started, and I went ahead and got that taken care of. So these are the monthly pages that I use, or that I will be using to put all of my test dates and projects and things like that. And this is the projects and exams page. I recently just started adding everything in. So I put my therapy exam that I have on September 10th, I put that in there. And also if I had any projects due, I would put them in here. I actually did decide to put something in for a school org just because I thought how I might use the page. But then at least for my pharmacy school program, we tend to have more than 4 exams. You have multiple each month because you're taking X number of classes, and just the way the term is set up. So I actually just use this page, this notes area, as an overflow page. So I set it up so I can add in extra exams. And so today I'm just going to go ahead and I considered using, so for doing all of my monthly planning with all of my tests, etc., I could, dead my watch. For doing all of my monthly planning for my tests, etc., I considered using this sticker sheet that came in the back of this academic planner. It's the same one from Erin Condren that you can like order online and customize yourself. So if you did want to customize a sheet like this, you can use the link in the description box and go ahead and do something not like this that works better for your schedule. I think these aren't bad though. The no classes cool because I do have no class days, so I could just stick that in the monthly or the weekly and it's done. I don't even have to write it out. But for ones like exam, test, paper due, I kind of don't like how I'd have to write like super small underneath what the class is for, because this label fills up the whole box. So I'll show you in August. In August, I used it for my drug information class. I went ahead and wrote it in here, and you could see like I had to write drug info like really tiny at the bottom of that sticker, which wasn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's just paper, it's not gonna end my life, but I wasn't a fan favorite for me, especially since I did get the Erin Condren Neutral Layers sticker pack. So it came with these labels that I don't really plan on using a specific color for a specific thing. I'm probably just gonna go down and finish the colors as I go. But I could even put like the date on this side of the silver foil, or the time of the class on that specific day. So if it's a 10 a.m. test, I could put 10 a.m. in there and then write out like pharmacology or whatever it's gonna be in the rest of the sticker. I feel like this is a cleaner look. It doesn't look like I tried to force a thing to fit. Yeah, I like the look of that. So instead of those academic planner stickers, I decided to use the Erin Condren Neutral Layers sticker pack instead, so I could easily fit the time of the exam or project, whatever it might be, of the class. And I'm also going to be using these stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. and Once More with Love. These are just like test today, for projects, papers that are due, quizzes, probably for the weekly view, and then just more studying and reading, take notes. So I do have my computer in front of me also, because I wrote down like the exams, but also grabbing like some quiz and project dates from my syllabi notability on my computer. I don't know that I will be putting all my quizzes in the monthly view, simply because some of them occur before every single lecture. So for like my compounding course, we have a quiz before every single class, before every lab section. So I know that I have the quiz there automatically. I don't necessarily need to put it in the month, but probably during the week, like somewhere here, I'd write out that I have the quiz or like what I need to read the day before. Okay, so we're gonna start with September and let's dive in. So now my semester like syllabus transfer fill-in is all done for this semester. So here's August, which I already done, but I kind of added some things to it. But here's the rest of August. Just gonna flip through those months. And that is the end of my syllabus transfer in. Don't forget to like this video if you find it helpful for you, and you can subscribe to see more videos just like this. And if you have another way of how you plan for each semester, go ahead and drop that in the comments. Like, do you use label stickers like these to say like what exam, or do you not even use monthly view at all? I've seen that a bit also. So let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.